Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for March 25th through the 31st. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Wands. Something's feeling heavy for you. I do not know what, but something is feeling hard. Okay, in the recent past, the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, I kind of get the sense that you've encountered some sort of a hard time here with potentially something surrounding your home or even maybe work. I don't know. There's something that upsets you here and you're kind of looking at all sorts of options. I'm not sure if you're coming up with a solution for it or not. I just see the energy of I'm a little down right now because something happened here. Okay. In the current situation, the Emperor, the Page of Wands, the Empress. There's some energies opening up here. Big time. Big time. You're being drawn in a particular direction of someone that seems to be your perfect counterpart almost. I'm not sure if they're there physically or not. I have no idea. But energetically speaking, okay. In the immediate future, the 9 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Judgment card. There's a very transformative energy coming towards you here. And you see it. You acknowledge it. You're like, oh, okay, this is what's happening. You're very resistant to it. You're like, well, yeah, I don't want to. No, thank you. Come back later. Nobody's home. You know, I don't think it works that way, but you could try, definitely. But it's just gonna harm you eventually. But anyways, let's do the 10 of Wands. The 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the Page of Wands. You don't know what to do about a particular situation. You're showing me a soul connection here, which could go from friend to family member to romantic to anything. And you're looking in the direction of this connection and you're quite confused. You're quite up in the air about it. You don't know what to do about it. And that's the heaviness that you may feel at this point. Because like, what do I do? What do I do? And it's kind of like this little nagging voice in the back of your mind all the time. Connection, this connection, you know. So, okay. Let me do the 10 of Pentacles in the recent past. The Fool, the Hangman, the High Priestess. So whatever happened here, I see you taking an action. Did you? Hold on. That's the energy. That's... No, yeah, it's right. So I see that sense of stability of yours. And then I see you taking some sort of action that in the moment, at least, felt really, really good. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy a house, right? Whatever kind of example. Feels good. I'm being guided by my intuition here. I feel like everything is in place for this. Everything feels right. Let's go do it. Okay, let me do the 4 of Cups then. For the 4 of Cups, you get the 4 of Cups again, so you're really upset here. The King of Pentacles, the Temperance card. Okay, so this definitely felt good in the moment. For the long run, not so much. You're giving me a sense of, well, that didn't work out. You know, so I don't know what this is about, but it's something that felt right in the moment. You went for it, you did it, and then as things settled down and as some time passed, I see you being very, very upset with whatever it is, the decision that you made here. Let's do the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the Emperor, the 5 of Swords. Man, you got yourself stuck in here. Big time. So you made a decision that felt right in the moment. It turns out it wasn't that great. It turns out that the result of that, okay, it didn't work out. But then I see you trying to remove yourself from the situation, given that, okay, it doesn't feel good. It makes me feel like crap. I gotta get the hell out of Dodge. Right? Right. Not so right, though. Because you're like, I can't live this. I made my own bed. What? Very deceptive kind of a decision to keep yourself stuck in a situation there. Because it's like, if it felt good in the moment, it felt good in the moment. The way it turned out, you have no control over that. So why wouldn't you, okay, this felt right a month ago, right now it doesn't feel right. What am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to stick with it because I made my choice. No. No. I mean, unfortunately, yes. No, you have the option to, okay, right now it doesn't feel right. What am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to suffer because, a month ago this looked right and felt right. So I did it. Are you like, do you intentionally harm yourself, or like, are you into that? I don't know. That's why it's coming in as deceptive, even in the energies. Like, no. The option to get yourself out of Dodge is definitely here. You're the one that's keeping yourself stuck in here, based on the initial decision you made here. So, okay. Let me do the Emperor in the current situation. The Tower, the World card, the Devil. Oh man. Okay. It looks not great. Because it looks like, okay, you're keeping yourself stuck in a situation that doesn't work for you. And where do you think that's going to lead? Like, what do you think the end goal of that is? What's the good that's going to come out of that? Because it's not looking good. It's looking worse and worse each day as you commit yourself to the initial decision you made over something that didn't work out eventually, So it's not looking great. I do see that you have some comfort there. As I said initially when I opened up this part of the reading, there seems to be like an openness to another energy that seems to be, it's not even about, oh, I love them, they love me, and oh my God, it's this connection. No, it's not about that. It's about, there's some sort of comfort that brings you. You're going through something here. I don't know what it is. It's not looking the greatest. And I feel like it's a repercussion of your decision to keep yourself stuck into something that doesn't feel good for you. But you find comfort in whoever this is to you as an energy more than as a person. It doesn't even matter if they're present or not, because your energy is definitely open towards them in the sense of almost looking for comfort, almost looking like, I'm going through a crappy time and I just need this energy because it does me good. So I'm just going to connect to it, and that's it, basically, with this one. So it's almost looking like comfort at this point, whoever this is to you. At least energetically, if not physically as well. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but it's bound to, I mean, this whole energy that you're experiencing right now, if it feels crappy at all, and it potentially would, it has to do with the ending of a toxic cycle. And this in itself is a potential toxic cycle. Because no, we don't have to keep ourselves committed to something just because we initially decided, okay, I'm going to go in this direction, and that direction looks like shit, and I'm still going to go in it? No, I'm changing course. Fuck that. I'm running back. I'm like, I made a decision. Okay. Override. No, I'm not doing that, No. But because you kept on going in that direction, Now you're getting very close to, this cycle is closed. Like, this direction is closed. It doesn't even exist anymore, and you're still here. But you forgot to exit. You forgot to close the cycle. So you're getting very close to closing the cycle, but under very heavy energies here. So I'm not surprised that you're going through something heavy here. Let's do the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. You're, you know how I see you going through these energies on the surface, and there's a lot of heavy energies at play. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of very, very unhealthy something at play. There's a lot of you potentially attracting more of that if you're experiencing these energies, because, you know, you're going to attract what you kind of feel inside. You being very upset about it all and just wanting to get the hell rid of it all. But not really doing it, keeping yourself still a little bit stuck in these energies. And underneath it all, there's like a comfort blanket here underneath it all, which is your connection to another, which I don't know where that's coming from. And as I said, it's not about, oh, they love me, you love them, oh, it's love here, oh my God, butterflies. No. But it comes through as you have a supportive blanket through this connection you carry with someone. When it comes to that, you don't even want to look in that direction. You're like, whatever, who? I don't know. Fuck them, you know? Because you got so many of these energies. To even acknowledge this in the beautiful way that it actually does show up, like a supportive blanket, basically. And you're also pretty much caught up in what's happening at the surface here, which is a lot of heavy, heavy energy there. Let me do the Empress. The Queen of Swords, the Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a pretty sturdy security blanket you got going on. They seem to be fairly strong in their energy and really also potentially acknowledging what you're experiencing to some extent. They have no freaking clue what it is that you're going through, but they feel something's up. I don't see them physically. If they are there physically, their presence is very minimal, almost like they're not even there. But someone's there. You know, whether you want it or not, whether you're kind of at your own war here with whatever's going on, someone's there. That's kind of how this whole thing shows up. Let me do the Nine of Wands. In the immediate future, you get the Magician, the Page of Cups, the Chariot. I see you trying to avoid this, dealing with whatever's going on here. Oh man, this is like a piled up kind of an energy that just is trying to hit you in the face. Like, okay, you got to deal with these things, and you're kind of coming through as, no, I don't want to. I'll just focus on the positive. We'll switch our life, turn our life around from the perspective of everything's pink. The sky is pink. There's unicorns everywhere. The trees are green. The grass is green. It's so beautiful, and while that might work to some extent, these energies aren't going anywhere. You know, so eventually, if not now, eventually you're going to have to deal with these energies because they're cornering you. They're your own energies. They're kind of the result of the choices you made, basically, you know, and whether you want to face that or not now, you will have to eventually, because they'll keep coming back and bigger and stronger until you face the consequences of your choices. And I know a lot of the times we don't want to look in that direction because who the hell wants to admit they've made wrong choices, right? But there are no wrong choices. You made them for a reason, you know? So eventually you're going to have to deal with that. I don't see you doing that here. As I said, there's a transformative energy coming around the corner, potentially because of what's going on here. And you're like, no, we'll just focus on the positive. Well, no, focus on the negative too, because it needs some work, you know? So you can do that, but you know, it's just a band-aid. You know, it's not treating the actual infection. It's just the surface wound. Anyways, King of Pentacles. In the immediate future, you get the Strength card, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. This could be a pattern of yours, you know, in the sense of dealing with things like these instead of taking that accountability and dealing with your choices, basically. You could be just kind of brushing it to the side and be like, no, I'll just... let's meditate today and let's see how beautiful the world is without focusing on our shit. Could be, because it's kind of presenting itself in that way. Where I don't see you're new at this. You've pulled this before. You've done this before. You know, this avoidance kind of and I don't know if you notice, if you look back every time you do this and having to face this kind of an energy, I don't know if you noticed how it grew exponentially. Every time it showed up bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, and you treat it in the same way all the time. Now let's focus on the positive. Okay, but also on the negative. For the Judgment card in the immediate future, you get the Seven of Cups, the Moon, the Ten of Wands. You've been living with a heaviness since you made the choices that you made there. I don't know what that's about. It has to do with a long-term situation, potentially your life, you know, from one point to another. It's like, okay, I'm choosing this choice that I'm making right now is going to affect the rest of my life. So I'm going to make a choice now. And I chose this. And then, you know, 5 minutes pass or 5 years even. And you're like, that was not the greatest choice. And I'm going to tell myself that. And only I know that. And now Ellie knows it too. But I'll just live with the consequences of that because, you know, I don't know why. I still don't know why. We make choices and sometimes, you know, they're not the best, even if we feel like they're the best in the moment. But we can always go back on those choices. And you have the tendency to stay because you're committed to the choice you made instead of facing the fact that, hey, you know, my choice felt good in the moment, but it turned out not to be so good. So let me change that. No, you're like, I'll stick with it. It sucks, by the way. It hurts like a motherfucker, but I guess I'll bear my cross. I don't know. I don't understand. So this weighed heavy on you from the get-go, this choice that you made. This is about that choice and all the energies that are being brought through from that choice. And you keep on treating it in the same way. It hurts, it's piled up, it's cornering me, the universe is just kind of shaking me to my core to actually face this. And I'm just gonna go turn my back and I'm gonna focus on the unicorns that are flying on the pink sky. Because that works. That's your band-aid. That's not your treatment to this. So, anyways, let's see what the universe has. Ooh. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups. Interesting. Remember this connection that I told you, your security blanket here, your connection to someone? That's what the universe is kind of shown up as in terms of that's who's by your side, whether or not they're there physically, they're there with you as you're going through all of this crap, whenever you're going through it. I'm kind of wondering if the choice was in regards to this connection at some point. Because it's kind of at the core of it all. And the universe is kind of poking my eyes with it. So I don't know. You would know that. But interesting reading. Take care of that band-aid and stop using it. Go to the core of it all instead of patching it up every time it shows up. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.